really pumped up. I love the late night. I'm a night owl. I never sleep, so this is awesome for me. I haven't been back in New Jersey since ECW, so I'm pretty pumped to be back here, and I'm super pumped about all the matches, specifically the main event dream match, Lucha Brothers versus Rob Van Dam and Sabu, neither of whom I've seen since ECW closed, so it's a pretty fun night for me. Yeah. I think, you know, since Scott and I came in with Ed Nordholm a year and 3 months ago, we talked about reshaping the roster. We talked about a 12 to 18 month plan, that the roster was going to be evolving all the time, much like if you're a general manager with an NFL football team, you're constantly making tweaks to the roster. We've done that. People leave, we bring new people in. Signing Rob is huge. I got to call a lot of Rob's matches in ECW and was kind of on the ground floor for a lot of it. So having Rob Van Dam here is massive for us because Rob really hasn't lost a step.
So you talk about the evolution, the constant evolution of the roster and everything. Was the working relationship with MLW and AAA always a part of that plan?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're open to working with anybody, and it's the old paradigm of pro wrestling where we don't work with you, we only work with him or her or whatever. Like, that's very dated thinking, and the promotions that are still doing that sort of thing, I think, are going to have challenges as they move forward.
Talk about almost a year and 2 months, and things from the ground up, changing it. Who would say has been the biggest thing that you've noticed that has changed in the past year?
I think that when we came on, there was a real negative stigma around the brand, and I think one of the things we wanted to do was change that. I think we were able to do that faster than what we had originally anticipated, and that's a testament to all of the stars in the roster. I mean, we really remade, if you look at the top 8 of our roster, we really did remake that top 8, and it'll actually, and the next 8 as well. So I think maybe the only guy that is really still here from before who was a top guy is Eddie Edwards. You talk about the Brian Cages, the Johnny Impacts, Penta and Phoenix, Sami Callihan, and more to come, Rob Van Dam, obviously.
How close were you to get Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega?
You know, I mean, that's a tough one. You'd have to ask them that. I mean, obviously, I have a relationship that goes back a long time with both. We made an offer to Chris that was a real good offer. I think, you know, a year, if you could go back in time a year, and it was us and WWE and New Japan, I think we would have had both of them. But AEW's come on the scene. I think it's great for the business, so it is what it is. And I just saw Kenny last week, and remain really good friends with both guys.
Are you in the mode of trying to get bigger name talent right now? You have a pool of young, hungry guys. Are you looking to add more marquee names?
I think we're always looking to add names, but for me, it begins and ends with the athleticism. So it's like a guy like Rob, who's a massive name in the business, multiple-time world champion. The thing I love best about Rob is still Rob Van Dam. So not looking to bring in guys who can't go anymore and are just names. We're going to continue to go after stud athletes like Rob.
Scott was over here before was talking about getting out of the studio, like getting out of Universal Studios. Is there any sort of desire to kind of go on like more of a show told, like a loop with regular cities like you went to Vegas?
Well, I mean, we're doing that now. I don't know if you're saying it's not like a territory. You're going to the same towns, but it's like we're doing like, you know, four show loops every month now, where maybe you're going to have a pay-per-view, a special, a couple TVs, a house show. That's slowly ramping up as well.
Like for instance, you have Philadelphia coming up.
Yeah.
Is there like eyes on Chicago or St. Louis?
I think all those wrestling markets are wide open. Philly's a good example of that.
With Dean Ambrose leaving WWE, is he on the Impact Wrestling radar?
I think Dean would be on anyone's radar, but I'll reserve judgment whether he's actually leaving till I see it. All right, guys, thank you.